Alright, what's up with it? I'm gonna react to some videos. This joint, some unseen footage of YB. The time he got arrested during that music video and shit. I ain't seen it before. This joint video just dropped an hour ago though, so shit, let's get into it. Watch this joint.
Stop walking off. Go right back over here.
I ain't got nothing going on.
I didn't ask all that. I said go back over there.
Get over
I ain't
Y'all
got
too.
nothing
Come over
going
here.
on.
here. Say, J Clip, put your camera on, gangster. Put your camera on.
Let's go. Get over here.
Hey,
I don't care what you said. Get over here now.
Yeah.
You walking the wrong way, homeboy. Back that way.
You don't listen to the police, they
Yep.
start getting mad.
Everybody walk back that way. Was I not speaking English? I said walk back that way.
That shit crazy.
Keep walking this way. Keep walking this way.
Right now. Hey, bro, walk that way. Big dog, I ain't this man got going on, bro. What I'm doing?
I told you 3 times to walk back over there, and you keep on walking off.
Don't listen, they throw you in the cuffs.
Here's my purple hours, man. You tripping, man. Sit down.
Sit.
Pull my pants and take the cuffs off me, man. Let me sit down right.
Sit
man.
down.
You tripping, bro.
Sit down.
I take the cuffs off and let me sit down right here, man. Put him in the car. That's fine. Serious, big dog?
You can't sit down?
Man, I can sit down. I'm asking you to take the cuffs off just like them, and I'm gonna sit down
You
for you.
didn't want to do what I said earlier. Now all of a sudden
Cause
you
I ain't got nothing going on.
Sit down.
I ain't got nothing going on, big dog. You tripping?
I'm tired of asking. David,
That's
is this yours?
funny as hell.
No, that's Josh's. I don't know where
I
Josh
ain't gonna
went.
lie.
But you wanna search me? I ain't got nothing on me, man.
No, I don't want to search you. If I wanted to, I
You
would
don't
have.
know if I'm
This
scared
shit
of what,
dumb as
bro.
hell, though.
You don't know what I'm walking for, man. You don't know if I'm scared of what, man. You tripping, big dog. First call. Come on, man. Hey, come here, Jay, man. Tripping, man. Got too much shit going on out here for that, bro.
David, is this you?
Yeah.
What I'm, hey, man, am I being detained?
Yes, you're being detained right now, and I'm going to explain it to you in just a
I'm
minute.
being detained for what? If you keep pulling, you're gonna get arrested for resisting.
I know what that means. Detain mean arrested.
Hey, you wrong for that, bro.
You wrong. You know you was wrong. Look at that.
Get up in our business again, you're gonna go to trial.
Listen to me, all right?
Oh, I'm his guard.
I'm going to advise you of your rights. It does not mean that you're in trouble. It does not mean that you're under arrest, okay? We're out here for a reason. Whether you're that reason or not, we don't know yet. I'm not trying to manhandle you. I'm not trying to treat you bad, but you don't listen to me. All right, we're out here for a legal reason, okay? So, that being said, I'm going to advise you of your rights. It does not mean that you're in trouble. It does not mean you're under arrest. I'm going to get your information, and if everything pans out, I'm going to let you go. But when you keep walking away from me, it gives me cause to be concerned that there's something more going on. Do you understand all that? Everything I'm doing is on body camera. We got, every officer out here has got a body camera on. We're not trying to hide anything. And I'm not trying to treat you bad, but you don't listen to me. If you'd have just done what I said and walked over to the car, you wouldn't even be in cuffs. Does that make sense to you?
What I'm sitting down. What I'm talking.
I put you over here because you kept trying to pull away and you kept trying to talk to you boys and all that other shit.
I ain't saying that.
Bro, you're on camera. Who's
He
unsafe?
got motions. He ain't tell him what to do. And make sure everybody else on point.
What's your
The
name,
police
man?
on.
I'm sure.
Kentrell. Last name, Mr. Kentrell.
God, man.
Huh?
God.
Spell it for me.
God.
What's your date of birth, Mr. Dalton?
10/20/99.
10/20 of 99?
Yeah.
All right.
99. Shit, Kurt.
Go ahead and slide in real quick. Slide your feet in real quick. I'm gonna go around and get in front of the car.
Why nigga looking like
You
that?
got on bad gangs.
Open a
What do you
Chime
say,
checking
damn
account
bad?
in 2 minutes, and we'll spot you up to
Yeah,
$200. Apply now.
Think he went to jail too.
Hey, dude, you got on bad gangs.
Yeah.
Your incident has been updated.
This nigga, bro. I already moved to Korea, man. This shit crazy.
Still good, my man?
I can't get out the car.
Not right now. They're gonna keep you separate from everybody else. I'm just trying to. They're interviewing everybody separately, but talking to your lawyer, he already told me that you're not gonna talk. So they're just doing questioning and everything.
Yeah, I'm
like that.
trying to
If you
buy
need
one of
use the
these,
bathroom or
motherfucker,
anything
check.
like that, just let me know and I'll bring you in there. All right?
Hey, I can at least just get the cuff loosened a little bit.
Yeah. Here, slide out, bro. What the fuck you done did, man?
I was sitting up at home.
Huh?
I was just sitting up.
You heard it? Bro, don't tell me they caught you slipping, man.
Don't tell me they caught you slipping, man.
What's up?
I didn't have anything on me.
Bro, I thought you was making it places, man. That's the last place I wanted to see you.
I ain't do nothing. I ain't even think that that they was gonna bring me here. I ain't had nothing on me. I was smoking a cigarette. He told me the only reason I got in the back of the car because I kept walking and I didn't want to sit down. After that, they just left me here. Since they've been there, mom has seen me.
God damn, bro. Well, here, slide out real quick, bro. You got some cash on you and shit? How much?
You know that. Got a 100 ball right there in my left pocket.
50.
50 ball.
50,000.
Told you, cuz.
All right here?
Almost though.
God damn.
Yeah, God damn.
Here, come
Shit,
all the way
crazy.
up, dog. Huh? All this is?
He said it's fake.
Oh, that's fake? That's motion picture money or the counterfeit?
Yeah, man, that's real money. They come straight out the bank.
Got out the bank.
Well, you know, sometimes y'all do that, huh?
It was for 3 o'clock today. I went to the bank at 3 o'clock, exactly.
I mean, I know you got it, but I'm just saying.
You doing what?
I'm gonna put it in your property in a bag. How much you said it was? Like 2,000?
Hey, look, I want my money on me.
Well, we have to put it in a bag. You can't take it with you.
I want my money on me till I get to where I'm going.
It don't work that way, dog.
I'm gonna give you a receipt for it.
Give you a receipt for it. How much money you had? You know how much
Man,
money you
y'all
had?
seen that other video the police did try to sneak a little nigga band, took a band out of his bread. I know y'all seen that vid.
We don't have to.
Shit crazy. Police be crooked as hell. They regular folks.
Where I'm going somewhere, but
Crazy folks too. Anybody can be police. Can't trust them. Pigs, fuck them.
Why I'm still handcuffed, like what I did, man.
Hang tight, bro.
Made me mad.
Hang tight. All right?
From my understanding is they're gonna be seizing the money, okay? Which means the guy that took the money from you is the person that's gonna do the seizure. He's gonna come give you a piece of paper explaining to you why the seizure is taking place. A lot of times it's done a little bit differently because, not saying you, but I'm just saying, say like a drug dealer or whatever has a ton of money on him, but he's never had a job. It's kind of hard for him to prove that he made that money working at a job. You see what I'm saying? Your case, you have money because of your job.
Bruh. Soon they said seize, I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck you mean, cuz? I thought that'd be we taking your bread.
Your stuff like that. So you just have to be able to prove legitimately where the money came from, stuff like that, and you get your money back. All right. But either way it goes, you cannot bring that amount. Parish prison will not let you bring that amount of money to up there. But the officer that took your money is going to go put it in the counter. It's going to count everything. It's going to scan every bill, and that way you know exactly what was there, what was taken, and he's going to come. You got to sign for everything. Like that, right?
Hey, so what basically am I being charged with if I ain't had nothing on me, bro?
Exactly.
Look, this is the deal, all right? I'm going to explain it to you like I kind of explained to everybody in there, all right? Remember when I came to talk to y'all yesterday? All right. That was 2 days in a row we got calls about the same thing.
All right.
Okay. We've had a lot of shootings over there. A lot of people have been getting killed right around the corner, all right? When people were calling about people with guns and stuff like that, I know for a fact yesterday people ran with guns. I didn't have the manpower to deal with it yesterday, okay? It is what it is, okay?
Right.
But the problem is when we pull up and people take off running and start throwing a bunch of guns, this, that, and the other, we're gonna have to pursue that thing, okay? There were also search warrants done on y'all's vehicles and everything like that.
Yeah, this was
to gain any other evidence or whatever of any crime, okay?
Right.
The officer that is handling this, they have kind of like a multi-step investigation. So, like, of course, we initially pulled up. We had to deal with the people that were running, the guns that we found there. So everybody's being detained. Everybody inside is having to get their DNA, just like you would have to do yours, okay? You can consent to it or not. I think the lady officer already came and asked you once, you know. I mean, we're going to collect everybody's DNA. It's just whether you give it to us voluntarily or we do a search warrant for us. No big deal. But if you aren't in possession of a gun, your DNA will show that your DNA wasn't on any of those guns, okay? If you touched any of those guns, your DNA could be on them, okay?
I'm clear of that. So how we get the situation?
Hold on. So I'm explaining to you. Now we're going further into the rest of the part of the investigation where all the vehicles were out there, everything that was going on. There was drugs, money, guns. Okay, the officer that's investigating it, I don't know what your specific charges are. I don't know what half of those people's specific charges are because I didn't deal with everybody in there, okay? The guy that you were sitting in the back with, your cameraman guy, he's under arrest by me because he was concealing a weapon on his person. Okay, that's what he's under arrest. And I know that because I'm the one that took him into custody, okay? So everybody else, I don't know exactly what y'all's charges are or what's going on. They may release you. I don't know because I'm not the one investigating everything and I don't know who got what evidence where, this, that, and other, okay? So when they figure all that out, then you'll know a little bit more of why you're being charged with what you're being charged with or why you're being released or from there on out, okay? That makes sense? All right. I know you talked to your lawyer, and I know y'all don't want to really, I'm not questioning you about anything, but just be aware, like, any statements that we're making, we're doing casual right now, correct? Okay. I don't want something coming back later on and saying that.
No, you ain't doing my, I just wanted to understand what was going on.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain to you the best I can. The problem is we have so many people, it's taking a very long time. Okay? Where normally if we had one or two people, it would already been figured out and done, you know. But we had to do a lot of paperwork, so.
This shit bullshit. Stay out the way. Don't get into it. This shit. This bullshit. Hey, look at that. I ain't finna route.
At Farmers, we're making insurance simple and honest.
That is correct. We cannot sing any lies.
So, no hiding behind fine print.
For the record, he dyes his hair to hide the gray.
Honesty. It's what you get when
you have Farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Everyone does it.
Purdy sprints out. looking, stops, and
Damn.
is decked at the 30-yard line. Wow, what a hit. And that's Perrion Winfrey lowering the boom.
Young football players, there is nothing good that happens back in the middle of the field. You never go back to the middle of the field as a runner. You've always got to stay in that alley. Hash, numbers, sideline. He goes back to the middle, and Winfrey is smoking in the interior. 6'4", 292. Bam! Right in the face,
In the face.
Stroud rolling, looking that way, retreating, and he'll just throw it out of the back of the end zone. There was heavy pressure. Actually, a flag comes out. I thought it was going to be way beyond the end line. Harrison worked his way back and actually made a play on the ball and is down on the field.
Watch, this ball doesn't go into the stands. It's on the back line, and there's the hit right there. I mean, he's on the back line. He steps out, but he's trying to make a play. Then the big hit by Bullard, and that's where the flag came in.
Second and 7, hand fighting their way in, finds to the 15-yard line. Penalty flag on the play.
And what the fuck? This nigga slow. Ain't no way he said it though.
What genre of music do you consider yourself?
Drill.
And does it get any deeper than that? Like maybe a subgenre under drill, perhaps?
Nah.
Now, what is your opinion of that phrase, drill rapper? Are you referred to as a drill rapper? I know you do that type of music, but do people consider you a drill rapper? Do they put you in lists like drill rapper, top 10, so on and so forth?
Yeah.
What is your opinion of that phrase? People referring to you as a drill rapper.
It's cool. I fuck with it. I don't got no problem with it.
Now, if we take the word drill out of that equation, but just the phrase rapper itself, what's it really like having that type of career, being a rapper?
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a fast life.
And speaking of this fast life, what's been the most challenging aspect of being a rapper so far for you?
Wanting to keep doing it.
And for you, what keeps you in it?
The money. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, I fuck with it though. It's cool. I can't let my supporters down. I'm gonna have this shit regardless. I'm gonna be rich regardless, with or without that shit.
And speaking of your supporters as well, I know sometimes that can get a little bit deeper as well as far as names. Like sometimes recording artists have a name they call their supporters instead of just the phrase supporters. Sometimes, you know, their supporters have a name they call themselves. Do you have a name for this?
Yeah, nah.
This group of yours?
Nah, my supporters shit.
50ers.
Now, in your opinion, what makes a great rapper?
Being able to know how to switch it up and being know how to do this shit for a long time without people getting tired of it.
And just for context, how long have you been?
Yeah, damn. My B got arrested again on this trip.
There's so much data. We'll be building models all night.
Nope. I'm using SAS Viya to build models and make decisions. We're done.
So you don't want these 15 pizzas?
Nobody said that.
The pizzas stay. This is their home now.
From data to ta-da, SAS Viya.
This is Max Out. He's a credit wrecker. He maxes out on little treats when he could try setting balance alerts.
that? What's that? He's a what? A rapper? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you guys just want to go hang out over there.
There was the Mercedes that just passed. They was following them. They're following him off the road.
Okay.
How was it speeding?
That's reckless driving in the state of Utah. Anything 105 miles an hour or over is reckless driving. With the here.
When on June 20th, 2018, Cleveland Police Department received reports of several gunshots near Highland Hills, responding officers rushed to the scene, which, unbeknownst to them, slowly unfolded into one of the most tragic cases the city had ever seen.
People back.
She shot in the head. They shot my baby. I don't know these kids who shooting.
Get these cars out of there. NPC.
I was I gotta get my boy. I gotta get my boy.
Nobody saw what happened.
The victim of the shooting, Sanaya Nicholson, who was tragically only 9 years old, had been shot in the head while sitting in the back of her mother's car. While EMS also arrived on site, the severity of the circumstances left little room for help.
Politicians have put Tennessee in a mess. Data centers expanding, cameras watching us everywhere, no transparency, and special interests trying to buy our next governor.
Sanaya Nicholson was rushed to the hospital. However, the injuries proved too severe, and she was pronounced dead that same evening at only 9 years of age. At the scene of the shooting, officers cleared the site and began asking witnesses about the exact sequence of events, trying to understand what led to the brutal killing. What investigators quickly learned was that, shockingly, multiple people were involved in the shooting, and as more evidence was uncovered, officers arrested multiple suspects, including 17-year-old Bruin Harrison and 18-year-old Aaron George, who were brought to the Cleveland Police Department for questioning.
Last week, a 9-year-old girl got killed in our city. And we know that you were involved. We're sort of giving you this opportunity now to sort of come clean, tell us what the motivation was, how you found yourself in that predicament.
Me personally, there's no explaining for me, because my intent wasn't, you feel me, like anything that went on. Now, how I find myself, you feel me, wherever, whenever, it's just because, like,
on June 20th, what are you doing?
What was June 20th?
To Wednesday.
Wednesday. What time? Probably at work.
Were you with CJ that day? And then
June 20th?
Two guys? Yeah.
I think so.
Think hard.
In the car? I do remember getting in the car.
Aaron George went through the timeline of the day of the shooting, explaining that in the early afternoon, he was picked up by his friend CJ and someone called Devontae, who brought his brother Bruin along. Two people Aaron didn't really know at that time.
You know what time of day it is at this time?
Like early, I think probably like 12.
Oh, it's like early afternoon?
Yeah. Because we was with each other for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Where'd you guys go from there?
I mean, we went a couple places, you feel me? Like down the way, King Kenny, we kept on going to the gas station, back and forth to the gas station. We could be walking. I went up there to the court. We hooped in the K. It's a court back there. And then around by like, I want to say like what? Probably not even that late. Probably like 3, 4-ish. We start riding back out. You feel me? Riding back around.
Okay. And where do you go?
We was trying to go to Lorraine. You feel me? But ain't nobody had no gas money. So long story short, we get to riding around. We rode around and we stopped. Like the car shut off on it. Didn't nobody in the car have no more money. You feel me? We had spent it up on weed and miles and shells and stuff. We stopped and the car stopped on Lee and Harvey.
Right as the group arrived at a gas station, they got into an argument, primarily because they had run out of gas and nobody had any money to buy fuel. The group split up, as CJ and the driver, Devontae, went to get some money, leaving both Aaron and Bruin alone, which led to another argument because Aaron didn't want to be left alone with someone he considered a stranger.
I get mad. I get mad at two people. CJ left me to hang with somebody I didn't even know. You feel me? But CJ being CJ, if he your brother, he my brother, you feel me? Because I rock with you.
He should take care of you.
Exactly. We should be rocking with each other. So basically, I'm up there at the gas station, and they just said, like, yeah, we finna go and get some money, you feel me, from around the corner at my sister's house. It was just us two. I'm like, bro, I'm just about to stand up here and beg for change.
Us two being, who's the other person?
The dude I didn't know. He was like, bro, we can just walk around and do that. I'm like, alright, bet.
Aaron and Bruin, who had both become increasingly impatient, started going around the street asking strangers for money to get the car running again. During that time, they coincidentally ran into CJ and Devontae, who had just returned with not only no money for fuel, but also even more trouble.
And then out of nowhere, like, they salty, they mad, so I get mad because CJ mad, you feel me? I'm thinking like he just got beat up, you feel me?
Is that what he said or what?
No, he didn't. He just came back like, bro, you feel me? You feel me? Like he just going off, you feel me? So I'm like, bro, what just happened? Hold on. What just happened? So he talking about, yeah, playing crazy, da-da-da-da. So I'm like, bro, I'm about to call my dad. They said, you don't have no phone. I'm like, alright, bet. I'm about to walk with y'all until I find a phone so I can call my dad, and I'm about to leave. They like, bro, you ain't gonna ride with me? What you mean you ain't gonna ride with me? They basically saying, like, is you gonna fight with me? And I just said, I just said, where they at? Where they at? You feel me? Like,
Aaron claims that although he initially intended to go back home, the group coerced him to stay and look for the other group with whom CJ and the driver had gotten into an argument earlier.
So we get to walking around again. Then we went to, I remember going to the Taco Bell with the dark skinned dude. Then we walked back down the street. Then dudes just get to looking. Dudes just,
where are these dudes at?
On the corner of the street. And I'm walking up, I'm looking at them looking at us, you feel me? So I'm like, bro, who is these? Is these the dudes that you got problem with? They looking at me, like, or they looking at us suspicious, you feel me? Like, I'm thinking they about to get the shoe and they can do whatever.
As Aaron, Bruin, CJ and Devontae, the driver, walked back toward the gas station, they ran into the group with whom they earlier had an altercation, which in turn unfolded into another argument. Interestingly, investigators later learned that around this time in the interrogation, Aaron started to leave out crucial details, such as that before the confrontation, they had been kicked out of a Taco Bell by security, where they had seen some members of the other group inside the restaurant.
So, the dude I didn't know, he pulled something out, you feel me? Like, bro, we ain't worried about that. That's when I noticed, you feel me? That's when I noticed CJ had a gun. So I'm like, bro, I've been with you before we even got with these people. Why wouldn't you tell me you had a gun, bro? I just got out of jail. You feel me? Like, I got a job. If I get caught with you, they already know what's up with me because I went down for aggravated robbery. They not playing with that. So he get to talking about, oh yeah, you you already know this type of life I get into and all this other shit. We get into that little argument like that. So now they see, the dudes at the corner see me and CJ like we're going back and forth like we about to fight. So they get to laughing. So I turn back around. I'm like, bro, CJ, bro, you feel me? Come on, you feel me? And there's a lot of people out here, it's daylight. I'm basically just telling him like, but I'm gonna try to shoot him, you feel me? So he was like, all right, bet, come on. So everybody listening. So long story short, I got $2 in my pocket. I put the $2 in the gas can that he had, like a spare gas can he had in the truck. So I put the $2 in the gas pump and then I put the gas in there and I got in. Now, the dudes was standing right there. He's still mad, but I know CJ, I can calm him down sometimes, you feel me? So I'm like, bro, you feel me? We out, you feel me? I'm about to go wake my dad up. We about to go get some more weed, you feel me? Like some orange bed. But pull this way. So I'm like, bro, they down there. The dude ain't even listen to me. Okay. The dude that was driving didn't even listen to me.
Is it the same guy that was driving?
That was the same exact one. The dude didn't even listen to me. So that's when everything just started, you feel me, clicking to my mom. But your brother got a gun. If I try to stop you from pulling over here, what to say that he not gonna shoot me?
Okay.
I don't know these people. Only my life was in CJ's hands for real.
Okay, go ahead.
So we pulled out the gas station and he just got the fire.
Shippers that come on to fuel recovery achieve 20% savings on full truckload, 50% intermodal, and then achieve that 10 times ROI just in the first quarter.
At approximately 7:15 p.m., the driver, Devontae, followed CJ's instructions and drove onto Lee Road, heading in the same direction where, minutes earlier, they had the confrontation with the other group.
My brother was like, what the fuck is you doing? I was driving. What you mean?
So your brother didn't even know what was going on either.
It just happened so fast.
Although both Aaron and Bruin claimed that this in itself was an unexpected maneuver, investigators concluded that the group directly provoked an escalation by first searching for the other group and, upon finding them, getting into another argument, flashing their weapons and leaving, but only for a moment before eventually seeking revenge.
Did he say anything before he shot?
Not to me. I don't even think he said anything to nobody in the car. Only thing I remember is ducking down. The bullet almost went towards my head.
How many times did he shoot, do you know?
I don't know. After two shots, I'm like, but stop! I did like this through the back. My fault. I did like this through the back seat, bro. And that was it. It's like I felt the wind from the shot.
Coming at you.
Coming at me, and then when I looked over, the window that got busted out, it's a bullet right here, it went past, and I just ducked down. The only time I said something to them after that, I'm like, bro, call my dad, bro. I probably been shot, my adrenaline running.
Detectives concluded that although Bruin also carried a weapon, CJ was the only person in the car who fired at the other group. As the car rolled up on them, more than 24 shots were fired between the groups, with one stray bullet hitting a car parked down the street in front of a gym, where 9-year-old Sanaya Nicholson was inside, waiting for her older brother to be picked up from boxing practice by her mother. In the midst of this, the stray bullet tragically struck Sanaya in the head. At just 9 years of age, she lost her life as a result of the unfortunate circumstances.
So then after that, what did you guys do?
I left. I told them, I'm like, bro, I'm going to Garfield, bro. Drop me off.
Okay, so they drop you off.
But they don't drop me off at the house. Yeah, they don't drop me off at my house. They drop me off on Wood Hill, 79th.
Contrary to Aaron's claims that he was simply dropped off, security camera footage captured the group approximately 15 minutes after the shooting, driving up to Holton Avenue, where they agreed to get rid of the car.
Whose idea is it to go to Holton to get rid of the car? CJ's idea. So all four of you guys, your brother, CJ, you, and this other guy, roll down to Holton.
50 minutes later, they were caught again on camera, arriving on the same street, but this time in a different car, to dispose of more evidence.
And then about a 9-year-old girl, bro.
You see it on the news, didn't you?
I didn't see nothing. That's why I'm trying to tell you.
It's been all over the news, all over the media, social
media. I got an Instagram. I never once seen nothing about no 9-year-old girl. Listen, sir. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I really don't know how to feel right now, man. I know my life could be over with.
all over the
You could be the
media.
last person I'm looking at on the outside. Me knowing what I came here for, I already know what I was gonna have to do. I already knew what I was gonna have to tell y'all. But I already know ain't nobody gonna spare me though. It's just I'm gonna go down as another statistic. A dude that ain't the wrong place, wrong time.
You're looking for me to tell you something.
No, not about
good.
the I mean,
and it ain't good for you right now. But what you've done has been good. Because we're not changing that charge. That's what you're going to be charged with. Is that charge? Could that charge be changed or amended? They can be if what you say is true and how things played out.
Right. That's all I want to know. That could be my last question. Like, even if what I do say is true, like, what you think gonna happen? I could still get life.
Damn, all them niggas gonna get life, but they do a little shorter sentences.
My life is over, man.
Yeah.
At 18, though.
Yeah, dumb shit. See what happened.
I would rather die, bro. I would rather die than to spend my life in prison.
Yeah.
Children shot dead in our city. These horrific tragedies leave us empty. Life seems meaningless to those left behind. 9-year-old Sanaya Nicholson was the latest killed in the backseat of her mother's car. News 5's Amanda Van Allen was there moments after the little girl was killed. She spoke with Sanaya's father last night and today talked with her heartbroken mother.
During the court proceedings, all 7 suspects arrested in connection with the shooting were initially indicted on multiple charges, including aggravated murder, attempted murder, felonious assault, and other related counts. Many of those charges were later dropped when it was revealed that the bullet fired by C. Matizia Andrews, or CJ, directly resulted in the death of Sanaya Nicholson. As a result, Aaron, Bruin, and Devontae pleaded guilty to tampering with evidence and are still awaiting sentencing. Dyshawn Bonner, Damaris Perry, and Timothy Green, the individuals from the other group, pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter for their involvement in the shooting. They were sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Losing years of my life, but I can't give them back to Sanaya. If I could, I would.
I'm sorry. Truly sorry. If I could bring her back, I would too.
Spent years blaming myself for not dying in the car, but her dying. They didn't just kill her, they killed the other 2 as well. These 2 are no longer the same children that they were. I'm not the same mother that I was.
C. Matizia Andrews, who was initially charged with murder, reached a plea deal that dismissed the murder and attempted murder counts. In September 2020, C. Matizia Andrews was sentenced to a total of 22 years in prison for involuntary manslaughter and attempted felonious assault for his role in the death of Sanaya Nicholson.
What do you get the person who can have hand-breaded, bold-flavored, crispy, juicy chicken?
That shit really fucked up, though. CJ Darren should have got life if it was his bullet. That shit dumb in here. But I see niggas get life less. You folk killed a 9-year-old for no reason. They finna get out. Bro, what it be wrong with people, bro? That shit be crazy.
Chatham 911, what's the address of the emergency?
I got stabbed. My daughter stabbed us.
Your brother did what?
My daughter stabbed us.
A desperate 911 call sends police racing to a home in Bloomingdale, Georgia, where they're forced to confront 2 emergencies: a severely injured victim and an attacker still on the loose. The following footage has never been seen before.
girl wanna watch this shit.
Oh my gosh, oh my god. She's right in there, she's not breathing. Oh my god, there's 2 victims. 840, I need EMS and fire. We have 2 victims that are stabbed.
Inside separate bedrooms, officers find 61-year-old James Doolin and his sister, 62-year-old Shirley Doolin, lying in pools of their own blood.
Someone's coming, hon. Where are you bleeding, okay? Just breathe, okay? EMS is coming. Okay, come on.
EMS arrives moments later and begins assessing both victims. James is still breathing, but Shirley, who has lost a devastating amount of blood, is beyond saving.
Does she have a pulse?
No.
While EMS throws themselves into trying to save James, officers focus on locating Shirley's daughter, 35-year-old Holly Marie Scott. But as they begin tracking her down, another call comes into dispatch, one that they never anticipated.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
This would be Morgan Road.
Okay, is this in reference to a cutting, ma'am?
A stabbing. I stabbed my mother and my uncle because they're child.
Okay.
They're literal child. They was, my mother, my son, or something like that. I don't know what happened, but they're child, and I just killed them. So I guess I'm going to jail.
And you said they're child.
They have video after video after video of child.
It's a startling accusation, one that investigators will later examine, but the dispatcher's first priority is finding Holly before she hurts someone else.
Okay, where are you, Holly?
I'm driving.
You where?
I'm driving to Devon Road. That's where my son is.
With no way of knowing what Holly intends to do when she reaches her son, the dispatcher alerts officers that she may be heading towards him. Meanwhile, back at the trailer, emotions are running high as officers grapple with the tragic turn the night has taken.
We were here earlier, that's why.
Look at me.
We were here earlier, that's what came out. We knew she was high.
According to police records, officers had been called to the trailer by a concerned Holly just hours before she attacked her family.
Hi.
Hi.
We got a call.
Yeah, I gotta go to prison. I got time left, and I can't survive out here.
Okay.
Sorry?
Where you gotta go?
You don't remember?
I want to finish my time so that I don't have to be on trial out here for everything.
What do you mean finish your time?
Sorry?
What do you mean finish your time?
I don't know. Sorry.
Are you on anything?
No, not right now. I'm trying to help my mom. Her falling out. So.
Her what? I'm sorry.
Her is falling out of her body. There's all over the bathroom coming from her. Okay.
You're not in any trouble. We're just trying to figure out what happened, what's going
Do
on.
I look like this forever, covered in? Do I look like I'm covered in?
No, honey. Are you? No, we don't see anything.
Do I have brown skin? No.
No, honey.
Is your mom available?
If I have brown skin,
Is your mom available to talk to?
No, she's on the toilet.
So, okay.
Yeah.
As the officers took Holly's information, she went to go check on her mom, who called out to them from the bathroom.
805. What'd she say?
She said I have a colonoscopy tomorrow. That's why I'm passing.
Oh, okay. Stand by one. She's taken the medicine to clear her out.
Confident that Holly's mom was okay, officers turned their attention back to her.
Okay, I have a question for you. What were you talking about? You have prison time left. You want to go back. Can you explain that to me?
No, I think I was speaking for somebody else's memory, honestly.
Oh no, she's either she's on it now or she's coming off of it.
The officers left without incident, never imagining they'd be coming back to a crime scene mere hours later.
Okay, the road you say you're en route to, is that DEVON?
No, I don't think I'm going there. I want to get to the end of this road, and then y'all can pick me up, and I'll just go back.
Okay, end of what road, Holly?
Old River Road.
Okay, you're going to the end of Old River Road?
Yes, ma'am. I think, unless my gas is going to run out soon. All right, I'm going to pull into a subdivision.
However, when officers arrive and scour the area, she's not there. Back near the crime scene, officers speak with James and Shirley's relatives. Although they know little about what happened tonight, they describe Holly as having a long and troubling history.
From your knowledge, you know if Miss Holly's usually on drugs? Does she take any medication?
I don't know. She's had a past history of being in and out of jail ever since she was 15 years old. So she had made terroristic threats in New York, like when she was 15 years old. So then she's been, in and out of probation and in and out of jail, and it was the whole situation. But she's been in a lot of trouble and in drug use and alcohol. And last I heard that when they said that she was schizophrenic, she was bipolar, schizophrenic.
Holly had recently been released from prison and was living with her mom and uncle while on parole. However, messages from Shirley to a friend indicate things weren't going smoothly, with some detailing how Holly smashed their TV.
EVE Online is a...
Still on the phone with the dispatcher, Holly's explanation for the murders becomes more and more concerning.
She got possessed by Satan, and then I did that. So someone wanted me to do it.
Oh, possessed by Satan?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. All right.
Finally, after talking for several more minutes, Holly gives the dispatcher another location.
Holly? Hello?
Yes?
Okay, you still there?
I'm at the Quick Trip now.
At Quick Trip?
Yes.
Officers immediately redirect toward the gas station, but as they close in, Holly makes another disturbing statement, this time about her car.
I don't know if there's a body in the trunk, but let's find out.
Okay, what'd you say, Holly?
And see if there's a body in the trunk, because something just said, check the trunk.
Okay, you talking about your trunk?
Yeah, there's no body.
Holly's rambling statements continue until an officer pulls into the Quick Trip parking lot and spots her.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Turn around! Get on the ground! Get on the ground right now! Hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back!
Oh, God.
805, you can clear it. She's 1095. You're under arrest. You know what for? You got the knife on you?
No, sir, I have no weapons. None.
Where's the knife at?
None.
With Holly detained, officers check her trunk and confirm that no body is inside. She is then advised of her Miranda rights and agrees to speak without an attorney present.
What happened?
I was sleeping and I came out of my sleep and I grabbed a knife and I stabbed my uncle twice in the chest. I wanted to do more, but he got up.
Despite EMS working to save James, his wounds are too severe, and he succumbs to his injuries. His autopsy report corroborates Holly's story. He suffered 2 stab wounds, one that pierced his right lung and another that pierced his liver. Evidence in his bedroom leads investigators to believe he was initially attacked while in bed.
And then I went into my mom and I stabbed her like a couple times. I feel like it was 8 times.
Shirley was stabbed 6 times, including once in the upper shoulder and neck area, severing her jugular vein. She also suffered defensive wounds to both palms.
So what made you call 911?
I had to.
You knew you didn't?
I planned from the start to do that. Not the start, that's not what happened. When I was driving, I didn't have a place to go. What's the question, sir?
What made you call 911?
I killed my mom and my uncle.
You just you needed a call?
Yes.
I got you. Did you know they were dead before you left? Huh?
Because Holly had said she was driving toward the home where her son was staying, officers confirmed that he was safe with his grandparents. Investigators later arranged for the child to undergo a forensic interview, and according to police records, the investigation found no evidence supporting Holly's accusations that he'd been sexually abused.
He's dead to me now.
Who
So
is?
you don't have to worry about it. My son, I'll never see him again.
Oh, okay.
According to court documents, Holly was later indicted on 6 counts, 2 counts of malice murder, 2 counts of felony murder, and 2 counts of aggravated assault. In February 2026, she pled guilty to the malice murder charges combined with the aggravated assault charges. Holly was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole. Watch our full videos as they were originally made, with no randomly muted words or details cut.
Ain't no way. This shit crazy. Imagine walking, crawling at 2 miles to get help.
If you're running your own business, you need Symphony.
Hill, Florida. Police officers are not prepared for the bizarre case that awaits them. In a desperate attempt to seek help, the victim reportedly walked over a mile to his friend's place after being shot in the head. While this astonishing feat leaves the Holly Hill Police Department facing myriad questions and confusion, they must also race against time to catch the suspect before he can escape. The suspect in question and all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On a chilly night on January 17, 2024, officers are dispatched to a house at Harder Drive after receiving a 911 call from a panicked man about his friend being shot.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
Yeah, I have my friend here. He got shot. Yeah, he just woke me up. I was sound asleep, and he just knocked on my door, and yeah, someone shot him, yeah.
Where's the person at?
I don't know. He just came knocking on my door, ma'am. Can you get an ambulance here?
Yeah, I'm going. Where is he bleeding from?
His head, his face. It looks like he got shot in the back of the head and in the face.
Are you able to get a clean, dry cloth and apply pressure to the areas he's bleeding from?
Yeah, and he's kind of bleeding all over. So, and whoa.
You can't give him something or help him hold something on the bleeding to try to get under control?
Yeah. Just get an ambulance here, please.
Yeah, they're coming. They're on the way. These questions are slowing them down, okay?
Okay. Oh my God. He's got his shirt over his face and everything.
Okay.
As the friend continues to share more horrifying details, he reveals something that even leaves the dispatch operator baffled on the other line.
But he knows the guy that shot him, so.
Huh?
He knows the guy that shot him.
Okay.
That's what he said. So
What's his name?
I don't know the guy's name. When the cops come, they can give him
Can you ask him?
Ambulance. What's the guy's name? Chris Hastings.
Okay.
By getting the shooter's name, the police already have a key to the case, something that they usually have to scramble to obtain. However, their immediate priority is to rescue the victim before time runs out.
New dispatch message. Call time. Person shot on Murder Drive.
As the officers rush to the location, expecting the worst, they are met with the most unbelievable sight.
You want to come out here?
Yeah.
Is anybody else here?
My old lady.
Your old lady? Okay.
Oh.
You got a phone?
The guy shot me.
Where at?
I don't know, my shoulder, my head, my face.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and have a seat for me? Can we pull a chair out?
He got shot in the back of the head and on the side of the face.
Can you pull a chair out for
I
me?
walked all the way from Clovis.
Do you know who what? Chris Hastings. How do you know Chris?
Bro, I'm pretty sure he's getting shot. He does not want to talk, bro.
Miraculously, the 44-year-old victim has not only managed to somehow survive the savage attack, but he's conscious enough to share more astounding details from the incident despite his indescribable pain.
We're still trying to figure it out. Give us a couple minutes.
That's crazy.
So this happened just now?
Yeah.
How did you get down here?
I walked.
You walked from Florida?
According to the victim's account, the shooter is 33-year-old Christopher Hastings, a resident of Ormond Beach. Police records further state that Hastings has a history of being arrested for domestic battery and the possession of substances in the past. As the night unfolds, police will soon uncover the truth behind Hastings allegedly shooting someone. But just as the officers are listening to the horrific account of the victim, one of them makes a stark observation that completely changes the trajectory of the case.
I don't think it's a...
It's not.
No, you weren't shot, but...
No.
I don't think... I mean, anything's possible.
It was like a stun gun. It was like a big... Oh my God.
Looks like something in here because it's kind of stark like that. We'll have to let them do it.
As the night progresses, officers will find out that they have been wrong in their observations.
Where does Chris Hastings live at?
I don't know. He stays with a guy named Alex Woolbich. Yeah.
So were you at his house, or where did this happen? I mean, were you in the yard, or did it happen while you were walking down the street?
Yeah,
just walking down.
Is
that what you said?
What?
Chris Hastings, yes. That's our suspect.
My bike.
Yeah, they're trying to confirm it. 21 Central, let's confirm it. Let's see, he's saying it was. Was he driving a car or anything?
No, it was on the street.
Was he on a bike? Was he walking?
No, it was on the street. Just standing on the street.
Okay. You sure it was Flomish and not Cali Grande?
No, it was Polish.
Okay. On foot? Yeah, you want to go up there and... He says on Flomish.
As the victim continues to share more information, the police finally find out the motive behind the alleged shooting.
How do you know it was Flomish and almost Riverside?
I left the bar.
You left the bar?
I was at Rousey's.
So you was at Rousey's, and then you were...
I left the bar. Oh my God. My girlfriend's car was there, and I yelled. I was like, "What the f?" You know, because my girlfriend was there.
Officers would eventually find out that the victim and Hastings got into an argument at a friend's place by Riverside that eventually led to Hastings allegedly shooting him, a detail that they're still struggling to confirm when medics arrive.
Yeah, he's saying that. I don't know.
21's going to be out there to try to find our victim's bike if we can have a deputy help him out. According to the victim, Chris is on foot. No vehicle involved. Do you have any clothing description of Chris?
It's dark. I just heard his voice.
Just dark clothing. Does it look like a shot?
84 on the pole, 99 room. You got that? 84 on the pole.
Is it exit room, you think?
Base 44 super agents. The next thing you can't live without. Clearing up your email, scheduling meetings, and delivering a...
Despite collecting substantial information on the case, the question of the victim's cause of injury continues to dominate all conversations. As the officer goes on to record an official statement from the friend, one of the other officers manages to locate Chris Hastings in their system's records and shares accurate details about his description.
14, he's a heavyset white man with a goatee, dark hair, kind of balding.
On the other hand, the officer who had left to look for the victim's bike has some news to share.
21 Central. I'm out with the bike at 108 Flumich. If I can get another car to block off the western side of Flumich a little bit. Ten on 2. I'm just gonna block off like 30 feet from each side of the bike and put up tape for now.
As both the officers begin to scour the area, they know that only solid evidence can prove the victim's bizarre story. It's incredible that despite having a gunshot wound to the head, the victim was able to give an accurate location of his bike.
So there's a shoe, there's his hat, all the blood's right there. Was he shot in the head? Yeah, like right here. And then a leg.
So he just said this guy he knows just walked up and shot him?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Did he say there's a couple units in front of him?
Yeah, it's 37 on them. I'm trying to find a casing.
As the officers struggle to locate the ever-evasive casing, one of their leads receives an update that changes the course of the case yet again.
10-4 Central, WC2.
I copy, I'm aware. Thank you.
The police had managed to locate Christopher Hastings within 8 minutes of the initial report.
Hands on top of your face, do it now! If you do anything other than we tell you what to do, you will be shot. Do you understand?
Get out.
Cool.
Got it. Get out. One Charlie 34 Central.
Man, that's what it is.
Hastings is found only 2.2 miles away from the crime scene after driving past a license plate reader. However, he claimed to have an alibi and was heard saying, quote, "I just got back from Orlando not too long ago, maybe half an hour ago." The need to locate solid evidence against Hastings grows twofold, and the lead officer immediately coordinates with the team near the victim's bike.
Are you there with the bike? That's supposed to be the scene if we can hold that down.
I am. Yeah, we got both sides blocked off. I've been looking for a casing. I haven't seen nothing.
As the officers on the crime scene continue to clamor for any leads, a man approaches them, and what he has to share sends a chill down their spine.
Stay over there, please. What's up?
You're good. You're not in any kind of danger or anything like that.
I was actually considering calling you guys about maybe, 45 minutes ago. I live right here.
Did you hear something?
I heard voices.
Was it like a yelling?
Like a yelling, and then, believe it or not, I heard what could have been a shot.
Okay.
And something hit my house.
It hit your house?
Yes, but I mean it's dark, so I can't come out here.
Just how many shots do you think you heard? Just one. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Given the gravity of what the witness had just told them, the officer immediately informs others on the team about it.
Plumage is advising that they heard a gunshot and something hit their house about 45 minutes ago.
But despite the witness's account, one of the officers is still feeling perplexed about the incident.
It's cold. So that pretty much confirms that he was shot. It didn't really look like it because it's like right here.
Yeah.
You know how like the paper tears?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. So it could have been like somebody whacked him with something. I mean, yeah. It's all hill. Come on. That's a typical Tuesday night. I knew this night was cursed. I had 3 reports in the first 2 hours. Ugh.
What this officer doesn't know yet is that one piece of evidence at the location of the arrest is about to lift this curse.
There it is. Looking like it.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's right.
I saw the knife handle.
And it had to be a small caliber because it went through and looked like it came out of his face. So it went in here and out here, right his nose. He's talking. He's drunk.
That's the important parts.
Yeah, apparently. So I figured it had to be a small caliber. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's almost like police work happening here.
Having found the firearm used for the alleged shooting, the lead speaks with the officers at the crime scene immediately.
It's small caliber revolver. We're not touching it though. Yeah, you're not gonna find one with a revolver. Any blood would be interesting though. He said it was right next to where his bike was. Maybe across the street from the bike.
The lead officer receives an update that crushes all of their doubts about the victim's injuries.
Through the right side of his nose and exit out through the back of his skull, and then his wife is here. I mean, we're not going to let her come back until she's out of for now, but it's going to be a little bit before the hospital.
Okay. There's a detective in route for you. So if you figure out what room you're in, if you let me know.
At the other location, just as the officers begin to secure the area, they're met with an unforeseen complication that threatens to contaminate the entire crime scene.
Trapped. Is that one hitting? No. It's not hitting it? No. I know. There's no hose turn-offs. There's no hose turn-offs. I'm just worried that this side's going to turn on next.
Anything on the side of the house for the sprinkler?
No, I checked all the hose spigots. I just don't want to damage the
Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
Like me.
We have created an ideal combatant to be deployed.
Yeah.
As the officer continues to process the crime scene into evidence, more backup officers arrive to lend their assistance. With the pictures punched in for evidence, officers begin to seal all articles from the crime scene to be brought to the station for additional processing. At the location of the detainment, officers are now planning a strategy to break Hastings into a confession, but they don't know yet that Hastings is going to share news stories with them once he steps inside the interrogation room.
We're gonna hold him. I'm gonna stay with the car. I got 3 detectives coming. Apparently, it's in the nose and out the back.
So it's entry through the nose.
Entry through. I thought it was the opposite.
So that's definitely execution.
Oh yeah, he shoots it like that. Yeah.
Police find more than weapons in the suspect's car. According to the police report, they also find items they refer to as paraphernalia and, allegedly, a small baggie filled with a suspicious crystal-like substance. As valuable as these findings may be, they don't necessarily prove that Chris Hastings is guilty. And if police take what the suspect is telling them at face value, they've detained an innocent man.
Can you tell me what I did?
He's fully searched. This is his stuff. I'm done going through it.
We'll figure it out. I'll talk to my sergeant. Yeah, because I'm sitting here like, I'm cooperating, obviously. I'm not dumb enough to resist you guys. I just want to know what I'm being arrested for.
No problem. Anybody read you your Miranda?
No, nothing.
Yeah, we'll do that. You're not arrested. You're just being detained.
As the suspect is driven to the police station, however, he determines that there isn't much difference between the two, and he makes it clear that he's not getting the treatment he deserves.
I don't know what's going on. Like, why am I being transported if I'm only being detained?
No, to the PD.
Yeah, I know, but why am I being transported anywhere if I'm only being detained? Stay right here with my vehicle. So you guys are giving me questions, I got no problem answering questions. Because right now it's not like I'm being detained, it's like I'm being arrested.
What was that, sir? Yeah, you saw him earlier. He's gonna come out here.
You should have been talking to me before a cuff got put on me. If I'm being detained, I'm sitting here like I'm arrested. No rights read, no seatbelt put on for the drive.
Yes, sir. Apologize for that.
The suspect does a convincing impression of a man who's done nothing wrong, but Chris's story of what happened between him and the victim, Ernest, will shift before the night is through. After Chris has read his rights at the station, he shares being still unaware on the reason for his arrest.
Who shot him in the face?
He got shot? Holy when?
Tonight.
Well, I got that part. When?
Wasn't too long after about 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Where?
Well, that's what I'm going to ask you, Chris, because this is where we're going to need to start getting really honest with each other, okay? Because you're here for a reason. It's not like we picked you at random, okay?
Yeah?
I mean, I'm trying to be straight with you. I'm not trying to surprise you with anything. I'm just trying to get down to what happened and possibly hear your side of the story.
So all I know is that me and him don't really talk all that much because he thinks I'm
He thinks you're with...
Yeah.
Okay. You said they've been dating for what, on and off 3 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I've only talked to the guy like 2-3 times. Other than that, he's been yelling threats at the house and whatnot that I'm a dead man and everything else.
Over at your house?
Yeah. Or over at Alex's house when I happen to be there.
Who's Alex?
A buddy of mine.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
We go over there and play video games.
Gotcha. Where does Alex live?
Flumage?
Although Chris tries mightily to make it sound like this incident happened at some distant moment in the past, the detective has more recent altercations on his mind.
What happened tonight at Alex's house?
Don't know. I haven't been there.
Are you sure?
I haven't been to town. I got back from Orlando and started doing Ubers again and whatnot, and I was unstopped.
All right.
He got shot in the face?
Chris.
They're like, nigga, he knows you.
C-Dance 2.5 is now available in 1080p on Artlist.
Huber, where's he at, man?
He was right there. You see the gun?
Okay, you're
Minutes into New Year's Day 2022, a Canton police officer shot and killed 46-year-old James Williams in the backyard of Williams' own home. This is the family's own security camera at midnight. Williams and his relatives are celebrating the new year by firing guns into the air. New Year's explains the occasion. It doesn't make live rounds over a city neighborhood harmless. Those bullets still come down somewhere.
He blowing it.
He isn't the only one shooting. BCI's review of the family's cameras counts 3 adults firing that night, Williams and 2 relatives, while his wife films on her phone and at one point fires a pistol herself. The bursts keep coming after midnight.
How they kill the dude? Everybody do that.
James Williams was 46. He lived here on 10th Street Southwest in Canton with his wife, and 3 juveniles were home that night. He stood 6'4", and nothing in the released investigation shows a criminal record. The yard sits behind a wooden privacy fence with a gate onto the driveway. In the minutes before an officer arrived, camera 4 catches Williams in a white shirt near that gate.
Trying to have some fun.
Across that part of Canton, the new year sounded like this. Long strings of cracks, fireworks, and gunfire mixed together. On the radio, Officer Paris tells another unit the fire from that block is probably the 3rd burst he did. A few blocks away, a Canton K-9 officer named Robert Huber was parked at 10th and Arlington on the phone with his wife when he heard a long burst of gunfire close by. 10 days later, he described that moment to state investigators.
Over 20 rounds, I would have to estimate at that time. And I remember talking to my wife and saying, oh my gosh, it sounds like a war zone out here, I have to go. And I hung up, and then I got immediately on my radio and I told dispatch, hey, I just had a large amount of gunfire coming from really close to me.
Williams' house is 2307 10th Street Southwest. Huber was parked about a block away. At 5 minutes past midnight, he called the gunfire in, and for the first 2 minutes he had the street wrong, telling dispatch 11th instead of 10th. The family's street-facing camera recorded his arrival. At 6 minutes past midnight, the cruiser's GPS logs it. K9 car 60 stops in front of the house, and Huber steps out. From here, his body camera carries the record. He walks past the parked cars and around the side of the property, toward the lit back porch, and tells dispatch there's a male inside the residence with a rifle and to send more cars. What pulled him toward that porch, he told BCI, was the view through the front window.
What looked like a full-size rifle at the time. I knew really quick that like I'm by myself. I do have a department-issued rifle, but it's in my cruiser at this time, and I'm not, whether good, bad, or indifferent, I'm not going to contact this gentleman at this time with knowing that, okay, I'm pretty sure that this is the guy that just, shot over 20 rounds.
For the next half minute, he's alone on the dark side of the property, waiting on backup. The house's own porch camera catches him moving past. At 7 minutes past midnight, he keys the radio again. It's the last thing he says before he fires.
It's going to be, correction, it's going to be 2300 block of 10th Street, 2307 10th Street Southwest. Saw the male's head through the fence after I heard the shots. Got on my cruiser, went up to the porch, and I saw him putting the rifle away. Shots fired! Shots fired! Police! Get down now! Police! Get down now!
And we just couldn't get into it.
Can't come. Shots fired. Send us everybody.
Send us everybody. He probably don't hear this shit.
Saw the.
Have you ever wanted to see your home from space? With this free satellite Earth Maps tool, you can zoom right down to your exact address in just seconds.
Male's head through the fence after I heard the shots. Got on my cruiser, went up to the porch, and I saw him putting the rifle away. Shots fired! Shots fired! Police! Get down now! Police! Get down now! Can't come. Shots fired. Send us everybody.
The backyard camera, the family's own, was pointed at the fence.
While he was saying something to him, he started firing some more. He just started firing at him. They gonna send the shots that the police sent. Yo, he got hit right there. Yo. That's crazy.
Officer Paris was up the block at a stop sign, close enough to hear every shot when Huber's voice came through.
Huber, you hear that?
Shots fired! Shots fired! You know, 1967. Here comes, shots fired. Send us everybody.
Huber, where's he at, man?
He was right there. You see the gun? Oh, fuck.
Okay, you're good.
Hold me, stop me for a second.
Hang on, I got the radio.
Hold on, I gotta get my rifle.
CANCOM, this is gonna be an officer-involved shooting. hands! Show me your hands! Get out! Hands! Hey, we got kids inside. We have occupants of the house inside, refusing command.
Inside the house, William's wife was already dialing 911. The call runs almost 3 minutes, and it takes most of the first minute just to get the address across.
The address, where are you at? 2307 10th Street. 2307 10th Street? Okay, you said you need an ambulance? What happened? My husband died! Ma'am?
You don't even know he's already
It's the
police.
county. She said her husband was shot. Yeah. Okay. All right, thank you.
Officers ordered everyone out. 3 juveniles and 2 adults came through the front door with their hands up. The man who'd been shot wasn't with them.
We have 2 juveniles out and I'm assuming a resident. Correction, we have 3 juveniles out, 2 adults. Hands up, now! Huber, where's he at?
I don't know. Where is he at?
Hey,
do me a favor. Everybody out
hey, we got somebody on the stairs, Huber.
I'm not doing it fast enough. He is in there bleeding. Get out on the ground now. Got it, Johnny?
Watch that dog.
Go. He is in there bleeding out.
10 minutes past midnight, they went in.
2 people hold there, please. Moving.
No, stuffed animal.
Stuffed animal. Camp police, we're coming in. I got mail on the ground.
Hey, so we can start. I got the finish.
Where's he shot?
In the chest.
Got 5. Hey, check police.
Got multiple firearms here.
There's body armor back here.
Huh?
There's body armor back there. Somebody.
Okay.
Body armor on.
Okay.
Man, we had body armor. Yeah. Should have put this shit on.
We need more bodies in here.
We got him. He's agonal breathing.
I can't believe it. Chest seal. Once you catch those chest seal, we got Huber back here. Where's Huber at? He's there in the basement.
That's
stuff cleared up. Yeah, it needs it. Right here. Go ahead and clear up if you get bodies. Yeah, I need one more. Can we clear it up first? Is there more left in here? Get this dog out.
It's right here. Right here.
Yeah, he's working.
That's mine.
Hey, please. You're up here, make yourself known.
So I don't know where. We got boom.
Go ahead and chest seal it.
Within the hour, the officers on the porch were already walking through what BCI would need. Round counts, scene logs, the cameras on the house. A second team swept the rest of the house, room by room. Shots.
No, screen time shortens your attention span.
Right.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Mike and Ike, we got you.
Touchdown! Celebrate your team's sensational performance with all.
The family's driveway camera was rolling too. BCI's review of the DVR says this file captures Officer Huber firing his weapon, beginning 2 seconds in. There's almost nothing to see at this angle. Dark pavement, light shifting on the asphalt. The recorder's clock ran almost 13 hours fast. Investigators matched it to the shooting by the known time of the incident. Huber's full account came on January 21st, on camera, with his attorney present. What he says he saw at the fence is the center of this case.
Fence, and then I can see like the top of his head through over the privacy fence, and I can see maybe 4 to 6 inches of rifle barrel, and then just the muzzle flash coming out. And I'm going, oh my gosh, this is really, really bad. And I'm trying to figure out process what he's doing. Like, is he shooting at somebody? Is he shooting in the air? What is he shooting at? And then all of a sudden, I see the 4 or 5 inches of rifle start coming towards my side of the fence, and I just remember seeing the muzzle flash continuing as the rifle's coming towards my side of the fence. And I'm thinking, oh, this is where I knew immediately, like, first off, I have a pistol, and he has a rifle, so that's a horrible situation to be in by yourself. I don't even think I could even hear my own thoughts because it was so loud, let alone try to give verbal commands for this guy to do anything, because I guess at the time it was either futile to even try, or if I did try, is he going to engage me actively if he wasn't trying to already?
He told investigators what he did next.
Nothing that I'm wearing that is going to stop any of these bullets. And at that point in time, I engaged him with my firearm through the fence. I was lucky enough, I don't even know if it's luck, I kind of was able to, like, I don't know how even my brain did it. It was enough for me to say, okay, this is where the barrel of the rifle is, this is where the head is, and kind of went down at like a V. And I have an issued red dot on my pistol, so I just remember putting the red dot on the fence where I believe this guy was going to be. I remember seeing that directly behind him was the resident. I didn't know how many times I shot initially. I think the only time I figured that out was when I had gotten back to headquarters and they had taken my department gun from me and unloaded all the ammo, and I think I had shot 9 times. I don't know where I struck him. I did know that I did strike him later on when we entered the residence, but the second I engaged him with gunfire, the second he stopped and I was able to react quick enough to be like, okay, stop shooting, I stopped shooting, and then I immediately started giving verbal commands that I'm the police.
There's a knot in the timeline. On the radio, 20 seconds before the shots, Huber said he'd watched Williams putting the rifle away. In the interview, he said he believed right then that it was over and that Williams came back out with the gun. The only video of that moment is the near black frame.
But then like I said, then I got off the porch and I went to kind of over to by their car, started telling dispatch what was going on, and then, he decided to come back out again with it. So.
Investigators also asked about Robert Huber himself. He'd been a Canton officer since 2013, SWAT certified, a canine handler since 2020. His file listed 6 internal affairs investigations, 1 involving force ruled within policy, and 1 prior police shooting in July 2017 that a grand jury also declined to charge. Here's that exchange.
Did you consume alcohol within 24 hours before the incident?
I think I had 1 beer with my dinner that night, which was probably about 5 o'clock or 5:30 in the afternoon.
Have you had any prior involvement in any shooting incident?
Yes, sir.
What was the result or the outcome of that incident?
I went to grand jury and they found that I guess they exonerated me, or pretty much said that they weren't going to pursue any charges.
So it was justified and decided by the grand jury.
Correct.
Was that here in Stark County?
Yeah, I was in Canton Police Department too.
Okay. Do you know when that was?
I think it was in the end of 2017.
This shit crazy.
BCI also logged where the accounts differed. Williams' wife told agents she was upstairs in a second-floor bathroom and didn't see the shooting. She told a 19 News reporter she was standing next to her husband when it happened. She told agents nobody else had fired that night. The family's own cameras show 3 adults shooting and her firing a pistol. The state subpoenaed the unedited news footage. The case went to a Stark County grand jury. According to News 5 Cleveland, on September 7, 2022, the grand jury declined to indict Officer Huber. No criminal charges. Williams' family sued in federal court in March 2022, saying he was shot in his own backyard without warning. The released radio traffic captures no warning before the shots. Whether one was given is one of the questions the lawsuit puts to the court. According to the Canton Repository, his widow refiled the case in 2023, alleging the city runs what the filing calls a shoot first policy. The released file shows no resolution. A year later, on what would have been James Williams' 48th birthday, His family and neighbors held a vigil in front of the house on 10th Street. His widow told the Canton Repository, "I will fight until I have no breath left."
Current. Police fucking off without. It's no. Dude, goofy, bro.
When you list on apartments.com, renters will start coming out of the woodwork.
Wow. Say hello to Legendary. Legendary scratch-made biscuits, legendary crispy juicy chicken, and legendary all-day breakfast. Get boldly flavored hand-breaded chicken, scratch-made biscuits, and breakfast at Bojangles. It's bow time.
I get out of my car and then I bend down to like go get something to Ollie's I was scared over there. One of them starts like basically asking me for my number and I was just like no. It was a verbal argument at first. And then he pulls a gun out and I was like, all right, let's go. And he started like pointing it at us and then he came up to us. He's like, I'm not afraid to hit women. I beat women. I slap women. He's just like, oh, I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you. Next thing I know, I found out this young lady and her two sons are running to the back, frightened for their lives, thinking that they're gonna get shot at.
You start out with saying, asking if you have a gun.
No, sir. That's just like, see, I'm 17, I got a gift to you. Yes, it's a pistol, yes.
Tuesday, July 8th, 2025, Wellington, Florida. In the parking lot of the Wellington Green Mall, a social rejection escalates into a high-risk criminal incident. A 17-year-old minor, already under judicial supervision, threatens two women with a firearm after being rejected. What makes the case critical is not only the intimidation itself, but what is later confirmed. The weapon does not belong to him. One of the firearms is reported stolen, and the situation forces the victims to seek refuge inside the mall, shifting the danger into an enclosed public space with uninvolved civilians. From that point on, police intervention moves away from mediating a dispute and toward reconstructing how a minor with prior involvement in the system had gained access to a gun and used it to intimidate others in a public setting. I'm Tyler, and this is your Daily Dose of Crime. Get your daily dose of crime every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern, and we're turning it up. 2 videos per day. Don't miss a single moment and tune in.
So basically what happened is I came here to drop my friend off to her job. Okay. I'm in my car, I'm putting on my makeup, I get out of my car, and then I bend down to like go get something. I guess obviously I was scared over there. So then he rolls down his window, one of them starts like basically asking me for my number, and I was just like, no. So then after I said no, they start calling me like a and like all this stuff. Like they start like saying, oh, why is my ass out? Like calling me a
Okay.
So I walk inside and I call my friend, and she was like, okay, well, let's go ask them why they were saying this. So we went, and we were like, why are you like, what, like, why? Like, she was like, oh, why are you harassing my friend? This, and that. And then everything was like, you know, it was a verbal argument at first. Okay. And then all of a sudden, the guy hops out the car and he has like a gun, right? So then we're still talking, whatever. But then as soon as he cocks it back, you know, and he's like threatening like pistol whip us and like shoot us and stuff. We kind of walk. I like drive. We like basically ran away.
Okay, what do you mean he cocked it back?
Like he grabbed it,
and then he pulled it out.
He was talking with it for a minute, and then after he started talking with it, then he cocked it back, and he started like pointing it at us, and then he came up to us. He's like, I'm not afraid to hit women. I beat women. I slap women. And then he was like, oh, I'm gonna pistol whip you guys. Then he came back. He came inside.
Where did all of that happen?
This happened outside in the parking lot, like near my car and near his truck, where like 'cause I had parked there.
Okay, can you describe what the gun looked like?
Honestly, like I was kind of nervous. So I
was in front of it because I didn't want her. It was literally like this big. It wasn't even a big gun, but he did reload it. Like I don't know if it had ammo in it, but he did plop it back, and that's when I walked away. And then he kept on chasing us, and then I just told her, "Let's go," because I'm not trying to get shot at. I mean, he's obviously not doing anything right now, but we don't know.
So we
Can you describe what it looked like to you?
He was like about this, like this tall,
like to my eyes.
And then he was this tall. He was like he was wearing a black wife beater, and then like a black sweatpants, and he had like short black hair. He was a passenger in this white truck. I got a picture. Oh, I have a picture of him. I can just show you.
There you go.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you were recording him.
He was pointing a gun at us.
At this stage, officers begin focusing on the young man's behavior rather than the earlier verbal exchange. They do not see an isolated reaction that fades, but a sustained escalation triggered by a minor moment of frustration. Turning to intimidation would suggest a need for control rather than a brief emotional outburst. And for investigators, the key detail is not that the conflict continued, but that there was no attempt to disengage or de-escalate, indicating that the goal was not to end the situation, but to force an outcome through threat.
I'm gonna take. This is what he looked like.
Is that the same guy that we're out with?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And then he had like another white friend, and he was like a little taller, and then two girls.
Yeah, that is him.
Is it?
Same underwear and everything, I believe.
But
And this was the young man who had the gun.
yes.
And he came here.
You can see he's reaching into his pants like for it.
Well, I can't say
yeah,
what.
you
I can
can't.
see his hand in his pants. Absolutely.
But did you tell him how he came?
No threat doesn't work. This isn't working right there, and then.
A strategy that will resurface later. For investigators, this ownership question how he gained access to it and why he felt entitled to use it.
So, you start out with saying, asking if you had a gun.
No, sir.
So turn around for me. No. Let me do one thing, all right? We've had guys hiding guns the last.
You good about that?
All right.
But like I was saying, so she came up to our car. And mind you, me and my homeboy are licensed carriers.
Okay.
So he has his license. See, I'm 17, I got it gifted. So he's legally, like, he's over 18. Yes, it's a pistol, yes.
You can't have one till 21.
But I got it gifted to me, so I was.
Doesn't matter. Can't lawfully
he's
carry.
licensed, my homeboy.
All right, so you're wrong on that, but go ahead.
But he's licensed, but anyway, thing is, they come up to our car threatening them on video, threatening those two girls.
The other girls threatening
Yes,
these girls. Okay.
on their phones, it's on video. They're coming up to them, screaming at them, and I hop out the car like, what are y'all doing? And mind you, the homeboy told me to grab his license, so I grabbed it for him, and I have it in my hand holding it.
You're saying your friend.
Yeah.
You were grabbing a license for him.
Yes, he said grab his gun. It's like they were coming up trying to fight. That made me change.
If you go through the phone, I just want to see if there's any evidence before it gets deleted.
Stupid as hell, baby.
Like saying, hey, go hide the gun or anything crazy like that.
With the kid?
Yeah.